What is going on, everyone? Anthony here.
And John.
And we are here discussing the brand new official PlayStation magazine from the UK. And this is a February 2020 issue, but it does have some information. It also includes Nemesis on the front of the cover. But this leaked via Reddit, and everybody was sending us multiple leaks and images and stuff that they were seeing online of what they saw. And we got some information on Resident Evil 3. We got a lot more information that hasn't really been announced in any kind of trailer or gameplay video. So all this is really through the magazine itself, the actual information we got with the producer. And that's the information we have. And a couple of the points that we have here today is the Nemesis system. The whole Nemesis was actually created off a real-life scan, photogrammetry.
Yep.
Which some developers were actually scanned into the game as well, but this was actually, I guess, a model that they made for Nemesis to actually be scanned in. And I guess, utilizing some of the motion capture technology, it seems to be that's kind of what they're doing for Nemesis himself. I'm curious to see it.
Yeah, at least parts of him.
Yeah, at least parts of him, depending on how they ended up doing it. But they also mentioned in the interview on the magazine is they scanned a lot of the developers for zombies, so they have different zombies scanned for each event that actually happens in the game.
Yeah, they said something about they have a lot of different variants in costumes as well,
right?
Like the zombies themselves,
yeah,
which is awesome.
Yeah,
nobody wants to see the same
yeah
zombie over and over again, like in the originals.
Yeah, we've seen that so many times before. But the whole Nemesis system, how they're making it kind of work in this RE engine, I'm sure that this whole thing is going to be utilized correctly, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, me
and
either.
Hopefully, we haven't gotten a trailer yet this month, but if we get one, we'll possibly be able to see some more of Nemesis, and we'll see if we see a different side of him in the trailer that we got, the little dark shadows in the apartment that we got in the beginning of the reveal trailer. But that is, again, pretty good news. We still haven't seen anything more. The magazine used the same exact press pictures that we've been using for about a month now, since everybody's been using on YouTube and their own respective sites and stuff like that. So it doesn't show us anything new. It shows us the same.
Just really gives us information.
Right. It just gives us more information. It's a new interview that they wanted to give exclusively to official PlayStation magazine, which I still love. I love going to Barnes & Noble and picking them up. I should just be a subscriber already, because maybe I'll get this in the mail. But the next thing that we have on the list is it is confirmed, and we're very happy about this. The
Very
game
happy.
has one ending.
One ending. Not two, not seven.
Just one.
But one ending. And I am so happy that we have one ending. I just want the story to be real.
Yeah,
I just want it to be consistent.
Yeah.
And I'm super happy that they decided to ditch the secret ending that you could get where Barry comes and picks you up.
Right,
I'm hoping
Nikolai
Barry's
escaping,
still in it.
though? That's the thing. Is Nikolai going to just escape? Or what one are they going to go with? How are they going to wrap it all up? What's going to be... If they're going to change a lot of stuff with this game, how are they going to change the ending as well? I would expect there to be some kind of change to that, for sure, if they're just sticking with one ending.
Nikolai should survive because he's technically alive in Survivor.
That might just kill him, though.
But they could just kill him. Either way, I'm
this is
fine.
A new thing,
yeah, it's a
They're
new
just
thing.
Trying to be like, hey, we might just pull the, surprise everyone with that stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is, though, is that there's a lot of things that they could end up doing with how they utilize the ending and how they actually make it wrap up the Raccoon City trilogy. Hopefully it does, though. I hope it does. It's like a proper send off, because we've waited a long time to see this version of the games get kind of told in a new light, and I really want to see proper closure when it comes to everything.
Yeah, me too. And I really hope that Barry's kept in the ending.
I hope
that
so
he
too.
does come and pick it up. I kind of hope Nikolai lives, because if they are building a new canon from here, it would be cool to see him return in the future. I've always been a believer that, Resident Evil is the core characters. And I think it's really important that if this is Jill's, chance to shine, it's her own game. It's very rare a character gets their own game. The only characters that have ever gotten that are Jill and Leon. They're the only characters that get their own game. Everybody else is always with somebody else.
And this is the story of her escape.
Exactly. It's the end of the trilogy. I think one ending's a good move. We don't want to spend too much time talking about that. What do you think the ending will be, though? What's your prediction?
I think Nikolai's gonna die.
You think Nikolai's gonna die?
I think you're gonna have to fucking kill his ass.
I think that fucking weasel's gonna get away. So either way, we're right. So either way, we're right.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna. I can't wait though. I like the fact that it is. I'm really when I saw that was probably my favorite thing that I took away from this list. But also this next point is the mutant worms.
Yeah, the gravedigger and the slithing worms
confirmed to come back.
Yep.
Where they will appear, however, is really the main question, and how they're going to utilize.
Yeah, whether they're going to be returning in the graveyard where we fought them in the first one,
right?
Whether they'll be in the hospital for some fucking reason with Carlos,
right.
And if in the randomization. The elements of randomization,
or just like somewhere in the streets while you're getting
or they'll just be car, will maybe. Jill still fall into the thing while she's gathering the equipment?
Or the worms can be sliding around.
Will you even need to still get equipment for the cable car?
But we did see the screenshot of the sewer.
We did see the screenshot of the sewer.
That means that can
leads me to believe that there's more sewer in this game than there was in the original.
Because you only really went in the sewer for like, all right, walk here, climb up, all right,
and then Carlos saves you.
And then Carlos saves you.
Yeah,
you go
that was it.
Like the sewer sections weren't like Resident Evil 2 where they like went on a little bit further underground.
Yeah, they like escaped.
Now that sewer. You have this enemy that's like solely lurking underground, I think it'll be cool to see what they end up doing with that. I'm not surprised that they kept it in. I still wanted to see the Gravedigger in here, and I'm happy.
And they don't confirm how they're returning. The Gravedigger might get yeeted just like the alligator did.
Yeah,
it might just be like a simple fight, like they just kept it for the sake of keeping it.
Yeah.
The sliding worms, though, that's a little interesting because the Gravedigger has the sliding worms. It does say plural. I mean, they don't say officially that the sliding worms are returning. They just say the mutant worms.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you, but those worms are annoying. Like,
yeah, the way they jump in you and shit.
Oh yeah, like the way that they just like. What was that game where? It was Bloodborne. Bloodborne has sliding worm-like enemies, and I'm trying to picture. We obviously haven't had any kind of worm-like enemies in the remakes yet. I'm trying to picture how they'll work in that system, and if they're like, just like kind of like really fast and like going all over the place,
right? They
could get annoying really quick.
Well, yeah, it depends on if they want to just have them around the boss fight, or are we gonna get them just like by themselves, like
Operation or not Operation, Umbrella Chronicles,
right?
Where they're like jumping at you and shit, and you're just like, no,
yeah.
You're trying to knife them because it's the only thing that works. I'll be interested to see if they return. What are your thoughts on the Gravedigger? Do you think that it should be a one and done like the alligator, or do you think it should be a long drawn out?
I would like it to be a little bit more drawn out. I would personally like it to where it's like, you keep feeling these shakes from underneath the city, and Jill has to kind of like, stop herself from fumbling over, and you don't know what it is, but obviously we know what it is, and it would be really cool to have it kind of ongoing, and then you finally get to the fight. But even if they cut it down a little bit, I won't be too upset about it. But I'm just happy to see it because I want to see what it looks like. Or it could look completely different. They can really just do it completely over. Because it is a reimagining after all.
It's a reimagining. You know what would be my bold prediction? Obviously, we're going to have some bold predictions over the course of these next coming months because we don't know what's going to be in the game. But my bold prediction for those of you who like crazy ideas, what if the Gravedigger fight ends in Jill like about to get eaten, and then Nemesis shows up and gets in the way by accident, and he's like, stars, and it eats him, and he just rips it apart from the inside like a Tremors movie, and she's like, oh, I can use that thing to fight this thing, and then she's like, it's finally over, and then he just rips out of it, and he's like, stars.
And it's just like, fuck.
Or it's about to get her,
and
he's like, no, it's my job to kill her. So he starts like rocket launchering it from the side. That'd be really funny. I want to see more BOWs fighting.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that it would be cool to see Nemesis even kind of get in the, because if he's going to be so involved in the city that's going to be opened with other enemies, I want to know like how many enemies could be on the screen at once with him there,
Yeah. We also have the confirmation of some locations that we were excited to see back.
Yes, the producer name dropped these, so these are confirmed.
Stagla Station, which is the
which we
gas
predicted.
station.
Yeah.
Which is the station where you go and solve the ABCD puzzle.
Yes. The Raccoon City Hospital, which is now Spencer Hospital.
Yep, Spencer Hospital, which we were hoping would return because we still want Jill to get infected.
Right.
It's crucial to the story.
And we the week it got announced, we actually, a lot of fans online found that out through the Project Resistance files, because Project Resistance is canon, and so the stuff that's kind of been name dropped in those files, people have been paying attention, and the Raccoon Hospital name change has been one that people have been talking about, but we're really happy to see it come back. I'm probably going to run into some potential hunters as well in there, which is great.
Which is really cool, because I'm really digging what we've been teased with so far, if that is the beta hunter, which I'm pretty sure it is.
Right.
Their new design is really awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. I hope they're super fast.
Yeah.
Like, if they're getting skinnier and they're leaning them out to be like a faster product, they're going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And our whole Liquor versus Hunter debate is going to be awesome if they get included, because they're both going to be ferocious.
Yeah.
And then the press office, of course.
Yeah, the press
office. Which is an iconic, you're running up and down it, and then when you're on your way down, the door blows off because it's on fire. Like, it's a really, it's a really cool office. I hope we get to see some, maybe some information on Ben or Alyssa.
Right.
So anybody who would have been in and out of that office. It'd be pretty cool if we got to see some more tie-ins with Outbreak within the game, because I don't think we're going to get an Outbreak remaster. So it would be cool to still keep them alive in spirit.
Exactly.
In case they add those Outbreak characters as DLC for Resistance.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It would be cool to see them, because they do have some things in, collaboration with them. But you said something earlier I think is really important here. You mentioned that the Project Resistance is canon. And leading into our next big thing.
Yes, this is the biggest thing that a lot of people have been hitting me up about personally.
The exclusion of the mercenary mode project, Operation Mad Jackal.
Moment of silence for Mad Jackal.
Yes, everybody, rest in peace. I want to go on record as saying that obviously more is more, and
I said in our podcast it would suck if I would feel a certain way. Our pre-release podcast.
Yeah.
Before this information was about.
But losing things suck. It does. We didn't get extreme battle mode.
At the same time, Project Resistance is like its own game.
And it's canon.
Right.
And it's canon, which is the best part, because Operation Mad Jackal, extreme battle mode, they weren't canon. So it's cool that we're getting something that's actually significant to the story. I know it's not going to please everyone. I would rather them both be in the game.
But I love Mad Jackal. Like, it's definitely my favorite. It sucks to see it go. But, I think, like, if I won't really care about this as much as long as Project Resistance delivers.
As long as Project Resistance
delivers, I won't really hold this against the game.
I would rather have a Project Resistance that's okay or good than a Mad Jackal that was completely shit. Like, if they ruined Mad Jackal, that would be worse to me, in my opinion. Like, if they brought it over and then ruined it, like, it would be like they were shitting on it. That would be worse than us not getting it at all.
Well, that's why I don't think the I don't think the initial cut, as it may upset people, I think we can, we'll probably hold our words on this until we play more Project Resistance and we kind of get an opinion on it. And if I still feel that, if I still long for, that mode to come back,
I think you'll always long for it.
Yeah.
Like, I always long for extreme battle mode.
Right. And I was going to say, like, because that got cut, like, it's not too big of a surprise. Like, I'm not, like, gutted about it.
Yeah.
I would only really be salty about it if Resistance was just ass, which I don't think so.
Also,
because we've been holding it in high regard this whole
I think we're going to have a fucking blast.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go down, and you guys can throw this back at me if you want. I don't care. I think it's going to go down as one of the best Resident Evil community experiences that we've ever had, because we're going to fall in love with this Resistance game because of our community. And we're going to be playing with them. We're going to be playing with each other. Dustin's going to get in on it. Like, Dylan's going to get in on it. Like, we're going to have so many people playing this game that it's going to give us, like, you have that emotional attachment to 5 because you played it with a bunch of friends. Like, you love that game because you have so many memories. I think this game's going to give us a lot of memories. And I do want to say, last comment for me on this topic, for Resistance, a lot of people are really upset because they feel like Mad Jackal got canned for Resistance. I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty sure Extreme Battle Mode got canned too. They weren't just making this game for 3, they were making it for 2 and 3 as a whole. Yeah. And I expect a lot of stuff that we haven't seen yet for Project Resistance is going to be unraveled over the coming months.
Right.
And I think the game is way bigger than any single person listening to this video thinks right now, other than maybe the people who've gotten the chance to play it. And even then, I don't even think they showed you and let you beta test even the surface of how deep the game's going to get. It's a fucking big file size. It's as big as RE3. That's a huge game.
Right.
Like, there's going to be DLC. We'll probably see other playable characters, more masterminds, more bioweapons. I would not be surprised if not all of it's canon, because they'll probably have some canon to it and then some not canon. Like, you'll be able to play as Krauser or some shit. I'm not saying it's going to be in there, but it's possible. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I think it'll be okay. I think it's gonna perform pretty well. Hopefully, it doesn't disappoint. And I'm not too beat up over it.
Yeah, because think about this, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. We got Fourth Survivor and we got Tofu, but we didn't get Extreme Battle Mode.
Mm-hmm.
The only bonus game that was in 3 was Mad Jackal, and we're not getting that, which is a kind of get the points kind of game, where the other 2 aren't. They're more time-based, like challenges, right? I find it intentional that both of the get the points games were canned for a multiplayer experience that is a get the points game. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense to me on paper why they did it.
They're just trying some different things.
Yeah.
And they're just seeing what works,
Because we haven't had Mercenaries since 6.
Yeah.
And me and you really thought that Remake 2 was going to have a Mercenaries mode.
Yeah, I was pretty sold on the idea. And then when I saw what they were going for, I was like, they did not even want to do that.
No, they didn't want to do it at all. And now we know why, because Project Resistance was probably on the back end the entire time.
Yeah. They just wanted to wait because they knew 3 was being made as well. So like, all right, well, by the time 3 is done, we'll have it done.
Yeah.
So that leads us to the last point of this video. A little bit of information that was talked about is the 3 costumes for Jill Valentine.
There's only 3.
There's only 3 right now, unless they do add more. But we know of the default costume, the classic costume, the miniskirt, and the 1999 polygon, just kind of like Resident Evil 2.
That's what we hope it is.
We hope.
That's
kind of our speculation, right? If there's going to be 3, that would be a nice one to see. If not, I would predict like Regina or something cool like that.
I would want Regina.
Or Resident Evil Remake.
Or Remake
RE1.
Jill.
Yeah.
I think I'm synonymous with you. Beret Jill should be the 3rd costume.
Yeah.
If it's not that, I really do want a 1999 costume because I think it's funny. Like, costumes are supposed to be fun, and I think it's really funny if they do that.
Right.
I have a feeling they won't.
Originally, imagine a 1999 douche Carlos, just like
and
chilling.
then Nemesis.
Yeah.
Like, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Although I doubt they do that because they only did Leon and Claire for the first one. You didn't get like Sherry and all them.
Yeah, that's true.
But it would be really cool to see that. I just want to see Carlos in the 1999 costume. I think it'd be really funny. I doubt they're going to add any more. Honestly, not to end this video on a bad note, but I don't think they're going to add any more. Costumes are a fun thing.
But look at how much they added for 2.
They did add a lot. They did add a lot in 2, but the strange thing about 2 is they were all ready from the beginning. They didn't like roll out over time. They were already there.
Right. No, that's true.
Yeah.
Unless they were all original stuff that we haven't seen yet.
Exactly. Unless they announce some more stuff, which is completely possible. It's not making or breaking it for me. If there's only default and the mini skirt, honestly, I'm cool with that.
That's
whatever the 3rd
extras.
costume is.
Yeah, as long as I got the mini skirt, that's really like the main thing. That
if we don't get the beret,
it's crucial. It's important. If there's no mini skirt, I do not give this game a ranking.
Yeah, if there's no beret and there's no 1999 costume, honestly, I really just hope it's a brand new costume that's really cool. Maybe like her in like a Jill Sandwich chef's outfit or something.
Yeah.
Like, it would be cool if it was like a crazy thing. What I don't want to see is
stack in action.
I don't want to see anything but Regina in terms of like crossover. Like I don't
Right.
want to see them like put her in like Morgan
Right.
or any kind of other Capcom
Yeah.
outfit. Like don't do that. Just give us either a brand new design, maybe like Club Jill or something like that,
Disco
or
Jill.
just give us 1999 costume
Miniskirt Cop Jill.
or Regina,
Give it to me.
or give us more DLC.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Just replace her with Rebecca.
Yeah, that's true.
Or just give
Yeah.
us a Rebecca skin.
Yeah, just give her Rebecca. Who cares about other Jill costumes? Am I right?
So yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on all this news?
Yeah, let us know what you think of all this stuff. I mean, it's recently coming out. Our issues we'll actually have the issues. We'll probably scan them personally and put them up on the LTRE Facebook page and Instagram.
Yeah.
So we'll scan them as soon as it becomes available. Right now, Reddit is the main source of a lot of this stuff. So, so far so good. And until we actually get like another trailer, a solid trailer, that will be probably the next thing that we see. And we'll have another video coming out talking about a little bit more of the gameplay and game mechanics that the magazine also went over.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's that. And don't forget to drop a like down below.
Comment, subscribe,
hit that bell.
join the Discord. We've been having great community engagement, and I'd love to see you guys all there.
Yep, the Discord link is down below. Our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and obviously the Let's Talk Resident Evil podcast is on Spotify and Apple Podcast and Google Play, wherever you get podcasts. And that's about it. So
Yeah,
until
man.
next time,
Thank you so much for watching.
take care.